Greetings, everybody. Today I'll be teaching you about a very important part of the monk class called Sabonyms and Hubei, also known as teachers and students. So this part of the monk class functions as the karate belt system, where you can go from white to black belt and learn a variety of very useful skills like eagle strike, claw fist, wolf fang fist, and so on, that can only be obtained by ascending the belt ranks. For this, I'll be using the guide on vorloff.com. Get there by clicking on General Knowledge and scrolling down. This is alphabetical to Saphire Stream right here. That's how I get here. All right. So the first two white belts, or the first two belts you can get, are relatively easy. They only require a level requirement. For the blue and yellow and so on, they require you to teach people the lower belts. Now, there's an advantage to teaching people belts versus learning them on your own. It is often cheaper and easier to do. If you learn a belt on your own, it usually requires a lot of experience, so that'll take you longer to advance to the higher levels as well. It might slow you down a little bit. But if there is no one to teach you, no higher belts willing to teach you, then that's something you can do. But there's never a shortage of people, because to get to black belt, you have to teach 32 people a lower belt. So there are always people eagerly waiting to teach you. Also, you can make money off of this part of the system by if you have any extra character slots on your account, you can register monks and raise them to level 22 or higher. And you can, since the first two belts you can get to relatively easily, you can sell them to people. There's people who will pay to teach you lower belts so that they can ascend to a higher belt as well. And that's because there's not that many people that play this game anymore, so finding Hubeis are much more difficult. All right, so um, I'll be showing you kind of the farming way of doing it, so making Hubeis and kind of selling them a little bit. But it's pretty much the same process as if you were doing them yourself as a monk. So I want to, and you can do multiple belts. You can meet the requirement of multiple belts at the same time. So we'll be doing white and green belt at the same time. And then we'll be ignoring the blue and yellow and so on because they're inefficient for money making. So to attain the white and green belt, the first requirement is to kill a bat and a crab. So we're going to go to Melith Crypt level 3 or higher, and the first level Payet Dungeon, because I know there's a ton of crabs over there. And we're going to kill a bat and a crab. And then we're going to head over to the Saphire Stream. I'll show you where that is. And we're going to talk to our Sabonym, and we're going to meditate near one of these rocks. Because we're going for white belt, we'll first meditate near this rock to the north. And then when we come back for the green belt, we'll meditate towards this rock. Now there are a variety of tranquilities that we'll have to answer, and we'll worry about that when we get there. So the first step is we're going to kill the we're going to kill the bat and the crab. All right, so let's go do that.
If you're just doing the Hubis for money, you can put all your stat points in the strength. Also, bring some songs if you are able to escape the crypts easier, otherwise you'll have to walk all the way out. I am using Rukeshan songs because rogues can buy them from the black market. Here we are in Payet. The crabs are located in the first couple levels, and they're pretty easy to kill. So, now that we have killed this crab, we want to go to the Saphire Stream, which is on the other side of Undyne, near Sumoy. So let's head over to Undyne, and I'll show you. We're going to walk through it. You can take the north or south path. I usually take the south path through it. And the Saphire Stream will be on the map now in this exit. You can see it right here. Just click on Saphire Stream. And you're there. So all you have to do is walk into the secret monk place and do our meditations. All right, here we are. My Sabonym will be Hoftware.
So now here we are at the Saphire stream part of the Cubase process. Uh, so over here, we are going to click on Monk Meditations. I'm going to open this link in a new pad. So here we have a table, and this is the meditation list table. So when we go to sit near one of these rocks, it will ask us a question. And depending on what Dugan or belt that we're going for, we'll need to give a certain response. Like if the meditation is a bat flutters, since we are white, we'll have to say patience. If we are going for red, we would say rising breath. If we are going for brown, full breath, and so on. So we just kind of look this up on your table. Also, you have to, as a Hubei, you need completely full labor. So you have to have 100% labor to do this process, whereas the Sabanim needs most of his labor, like around half. It is best if you both have full labor, just in case anyway. So let us begin this process. So we need to say, to begin it, we need to say, Sabanim, please teach me the white Dugan, because that's the first one we're going for. Teach me the white Dugan. And we just type this out loud. And then we need to know what our Sabonim's name is. So his name is Hoftware. So Sabonim, please teach me the white Dugan. Oh man. And if you get distracted, just type it again. We're going to select from a Sabonim, and then we're going to say Hoftware. We'll type in their name. And then this will prompt them, and they will respond. Now, this says, I need to kill a bat within 1 day. Well, we already killed the bat. And like Hoffware says, the teacher says, yes, you do not want to say no. You'll curse the student. So now we enter through this area here. We will vow sacred silence and secrecy. Because this is monk stuff, and we gotta not let people know what we're doing. Now, we need to go to the North Rock and meditate near it. That is the White Dugan Rock. We go and we stand next to it. Make sure we F5 so we're actually really next to it. And then we want to click the meditate button. So our heart gently warms. So how do we respond to our heart gently warming? So I'm going to control F and do your heart. There it is. It's on the bottom. Since we are the white Dugan, we will do this option, which is falling breath. Ah, success. It says, aha, tell the mundane monk, Sabanim, I understand the white Dugan. So we come out here, we say, Sabonim, I understand the white Dugan. And there we have it. We are now a white Dugan, and Hoffware has gotten credit for teaching us. Now, for us to learn the green Dugan, you'll need to come on to like another account or have a friend labor you by coming to this NPC here in Rakeshan. Say we want to labor. And then we need to type in the name of the character that we want to labor. So I'm going to type Boraz Hubda. And we need to labor that monk up to full. And then we just kind of repeat the process as far as learning the green Dugan. And then if you are a Huba, that's pretty much it. You collect your money and you move on. If you're an actual monk, then you'll need to train to level 33 and find 2 younger monks to train, or 1 monk to train in both the green and the white Dugan. And then you could advance to your next Dugan, so on. All right, so that's how you have it. That is the Saphire Stream Monk Guide. Take care.